Hello everyone and welcome back to Baldur's Gate. This is episode 13. Last time, we got into a little bit of trouble. After clearing out Gullikin traveling, we decided, hey, let's ride this high, Durlag's tower. Do not go there. There are battle horrors and doom guards and stuff, and they've got really high resistance to things, and they'll kill you. And that was just the guard dog. We talked some shit walking up to the tower, and we got hit as a result. Do not go there. I've since found out this location is DLC, I believe. So it is an addition to the game. So yeah, we're not going to go there yet. We also still haven't gone to the Cloakwood. We probably should. I was under the impression that like Olgoth's beard was going to be like a DLC because it's like been a location on the map forever. So, but it's like all the way up there. You don't have to discover it. So I was like, surely that's like DLC. I don't know. Maybe both. Who knows? We're going to go back to the Ulcaster school. Is my game frozen? No. I'm just not at the... I chilled out in the world map for so long I forgot I wasn't technically on the map for traveling. We're going to go to the Ulcaster school for 8 hours. Hello? Zombies! Get them! Because we haven't explored this place fully, so there's a bit more of that. And I think, like, I tried... But we kept getting waylaid by enemies. And I was like, okay, maybe it's just not worth it and we'll leave. But we're going to take a look around here because we picked up a specific book, which is Ulcaster's Dusty History book, right? But then it's revealed that this is just another version of the history of the Sisters of Light and Darkness, which we did read. The fact that it is a named... book does sort of like communicate to me that maybe it's a bit more important than your average book, and it might actually be worth investigating further. So we're coming back here to properly explore this area. Maybe there's something to be done. Hopefully there's something to be done. So we'll figure that out. Let's divvy up the antidotes between our people. Give a couple to Dinah here, despite not having them on the quick wheel because we have a bunch of other stuff. Okay.
How may I be of assistance?
We'll cut you down to size.
And the kobolds are here.
This time.
Oh, hi.
Boom.
Let's give them a right.
There is, you know, one benefit to them being here, and it's basically free fire arrows. Oh my god. It's basically free fire arrows, really. Like,
I shall attend to it in a truck.
free is a technicality because it does cost resources of, you know, we're taking damage and stuff.
You have but to ask.
But I think a healthy supply of fire arrows is never going to be a bad thing. Or just arrows in general. So yeah, let's walk around Ulcaster's school. And then we're probably going to go where we need to go. We're going to go to the Cloakwood. I will proceed with main narrative stuff. Instead of messing around in all of these different locations and seeing what trouble we can get up to. We should probably level up a bit more.
Let's give them a right.
So we'll wait till we're much stronger, and then we'll hit up the tower again, I guess. Just seems like the smart way to handle it, you know? Instead of trying to brute force my way through this location. I'm just very curious if I'm going to be rewarded for the painful exploration of this area because it's all like just ledges everywhere. It's not so simple. And at the moment, I'm getting the vibe of no. Getting the big fat no vibe here. Of Are we going to find an enemy? Are we going to find anything useful? Why have we come back to the Ulcaster area? Because I said, man, I don't know. It seems like it's just this school. Let's leave. But if I don't clear out the fog of war, what if I don't get anything cool, you know? All right, so Dynahair got killed by kobolds last time we came up here because she led the charge. So we won't make that mistake. There we go. What are you guys doing? Up here.
For the fallen!
Yes?
For the fallen!
Very good. Okay, we survived the attack of the kobold group that was here. And we are going to get rewarded with... Stop that.
I'll do my
You
best.
have no reason to do that.
You have but to
We're going to get rewarded with... fucking nothing? Oh my god. Why have I come back to this place, man? Watch, there's a person right there and a person right there and you won't know. Alright, maybe... Please be something, because I came
You
back.
have but to ask.
I came back. I came all this way, please.
How may I be of assistance?
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Stop focusing for Dynahair, please. Oh, Wilco. All right, we have an NPC.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Just take that and you'll be fine. Oh no. We're being attacked by on the other side.
For the fallen!
Oh man. Dynahair just trying to catch a break right now. Come on. Alright. They say Dynahair dyed her hair.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Alright, get these guys out
For
of here.
the ice bull. Go for the
Let's
ice.
give them a right
Okay. Trying to split up the party engagement there as much as possible.
What is it? It shall be as you wish.
Okay. Shall we now talk to
Yes.
Wilco?
I shall attend to it in a trice.
What you want?
Must get through to Arm, I must. Baldur's Gate demands a stop to the raids of its merchant caravans. I deliver messages quick and true, but when last I heard, Arm was requesting the same of Baldur's Gate. Someone is certainly confused somewhere, but it's not my business to think, must run. I did not come back to Ulcaster's school for that,
I shall
did
attend
I?
to it in a trice.
I didn't come back here for that? For a guy named Wilco? If anything, it's a fire arrow stock up
You have but to
adventure. All right, we're gonna go back up here. Maybe I missed something amongst the ruins. Give it another look. Where are you guys going?
I shall
again?
attend to it in a trice. I shall attend to
There's
it
some
in a
very
trice.
unique pathing in this game, don't we? As far as I am aware, I mean, there's a couple of dark spots on the map, and my brain goes, surely it's not going to be the only spots I haven't checked in this space where, like, something might, you know, pop up.
It shall be as you wish.
Maybe I'll pop this on just to see if I maybe missed anything my first go around in regards to anything that can be interacted with. An uninjured skeleton, wonderful. I was hoping that there was a badly injured skeleton that I could find and finish off. Or a ghoul.
For the fallen!
Baldur's Gate 1, baby.
I can but try. I'll do my best.
I shall attend to... What is it this time? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Oh! Hello?
I'll do my best.
Ulcaster. Wow. Okay. Where did you appear from me roaming around here? Here we go.
It shall be as
I'm
you
like,
wish.
come on, man. There's got to be something because of this, the fact that this is a book specifically
Yes, I shall attend to it in a trice.
different. The best of schools. Okay. A storehouse of arcane knowledge. Lost, oh lost, a common dungeon now. All for knowledge did we strive, nothing left. Hope would return with the retrieval of the simplest of tomes. Beneath the rubble, on the lowest floors. Return, hope. History is so important. There we go, tomes of magic. That wasn't so hard, was it? Go to a location, look around the whole location, go in the dungeon, get an item, go, huh, weird, leave, go, surely there's something, come back, walk around the whole area again, ghost. Where was this guy the first time we arrived here and looked around the whole area? The ghost of Ulcaster lingers in the ruins of his school, hoping someone will uncover some of the tomes buried beneath the rubble. Hey, I got one. Just for you. Knowledge returns with these simple words on parchment to teach once more in a celestial class. I will prevent the same from happening someday. Done. 1,000 experience. He seemed to regain some of his frayed sanity. The frayed ends of sanity! We all shall live again someday. Wonderful. All right.
I shall attend to it in a
Get
trice.
me out of here. Take your book, your dusty ass tome, and let me leave. Off we go. All right. I will leave with the simple solace that I was able to remove that from my inventory. Okay, that's done. There's a little spot down there. Who knows what we could find? There's a little spot down there. Who knows what we could find? There is also the Cloakwood, and I feel like we should go there. I don't think there's anything in between that we should waste our time with. Maybe go to the Friendly Arm Inn and have a rest? Just so we can have a good night's sleep before the journey, I think.
You have but to ask.
That's all I can think of. Just so we don't travel and then Minsk goes, I'm the only one who's tired. You know? Get our health points up to snuff, have Dynahair use the identify spell again on something that has been identified plenty of times before. Oh, she's smart enough. We've done it. We have done it. Automatic identification. We have reached it for arrows. Certain arrows. I don't know if it's going to be all of them, but certain arrows. What a joyous day. A joyous day indeed. Actually, very good though. We don't have to, waste the time with the identify spell for this crap. So, feeling quite good about that. Let's chuck these bad boys into the land of scrolls. Everyone has enough arrows to last them an eternity, plus some special ones, which is good. I look at some of these and I'm like, maybe we have too many arrows. I really did buy quite a few, didn't I? And then you find even more very easily. Never at a loss for arrows when you are in the Apocalypse group.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
It shall be as you wish.
If my party makes it into the friendly army and before you finish that sentence, that's proof that you should. Well, you shush.
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
So I don't think anyone really gets anything new. We have like the quality stuff that you can get specifically with the blacksmith, but the rest I don't think so. The joys of the fixing the iron shortage has not actually made a difference.
You have but to ask.
Not yet anyway. All right, are we close by now?
It's been dreadful slow beat.
Are we close by now? Yes, thank you. Okay. Nice 16-hour rest. Get me out of here.
I shall attend to it in a
Isn't it funny to just... I'm basically keeping the friendly army in business. You know what I mean? The money that they're earning from room rental and liquid. Ales and wines and beverages of all sorts. I'm giving them so much business. I go, here's a group of people and have fun with them because I'm not picking them up. Cloakwood. We have arrived.
How may I be of assistance?
I will be honest, I thought we were going to enter immediately to Elminster, and he was going to go, "Oh there," and tell us something that we already knew again, and then leave.
Coran would be proud of your actions.
Khalid's just, you know, he loves positive affirmations, doesn't he? More Cloakwood.
You have but to ask.
Intriguing. We have to go through multiple Cloakwoods. So we need to get a cloak here, an Act 1 quest. Can't forget about that. And there might be other stuff as well. And also now the revelation that there might be multiple Cloakwood zones before we actually get where we need to be. That's a bear squad. Hello, bear
I shall
squad.
attend to it in a trice.
Should we recruit the bear army with charm animal? It's this part of my day where, you know, I miss having Baldur's Gate 3 talk with animals, you know what I mean? I'd walk through here, I'd make friends with all the critters. Oh god. Tasloy. Okay.
Go for the eyes.
And that's what they sound like.
Go for the eyes. Ask! No!
It shall be as you wish.
For the fallen!
Okay.
It shall be as you wish.
Eliminating Tasloy. We are the defenders of this forest. Self-proclaimed guardians of the forest, as I said. Walking through the beautiful trees, hoping that something presents itself that is more than just an enemy.
That's really not in this.
Okay. Hey, that's a lot of Tasloy.
No!
The cloak!
What is it this time?
The cloak! In the Cloakwood!
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Yes?
Let's go. Okay, so chapter 1, Girk's Cloak. So crusty old dwarf in Baragost. God, I wish he was at the Friendly Arms Inn.
I shall attend to it.
Option to talk to any NPC and say, wait for me at the Friendly Arm Inn. Just so unrealistic. Okay. Girk's Cloak obtained. Next we find ourselves down south. We shall return it. How do we input the Age of Empires 2 Marco Polo so I can just, you know... They should implement a scouting system where you go to... Oh, jeez.
Oh, my heart's really...
A whole wolf pack. Oh, Dinah here is so dead because she's here. They should implement a system, right?
Can none are better?
Where you go to an inn and you hire like scouts, right? And they go and they scout out a full area for you, the whole map.
Let's give them
everything. So then when you arrive, it's already all cleared out. And you go, wonderful.
It shall be as you wish.
Dinah here just burning through all of the healing potions.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
Could you please survive and stop hanging out at the
be as
front
you
of the group? I feel like we need to like actively have Dinah be like encumbered, you know.
Go for the eyes!
Let's give them a right
Heart's
thrashing.
really not in this.
What is it this time?
We're gonna have to go and get some more bullets.
Yes? I shall attend to it in a trice.
I wouldn't say we're like, you know, beyond fighting mobs for XP, considering that we've got a lot more XP required to get those level ups now, but... And you've been poisoned.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
But we kind of gotta walk around, just in case we discover quest stuff or an NPC or what. Yes, that results in some repetitive and monotonous encounters. What can you do? It's a video game.
Whatever they need. I've done had enough
What
of
is
this.
it this time? It shall be as you wish.
We found someone. Eldoth, Sashenstar, and Parlin, and Alquo.
You there!
Oh, I apologize for my rudeness. I mistook you for someone else. Let me introduce myself. I am Eldoth Sashenstar. You must understand that at the moment, I'm under a terrible amount of stress. You see, my dear sir, there is a group of uncouth savages that has declared their intention of killing my friends and me. I've been holed up in this cavern for several days and have lacked the wherewithal to make an escape. Perhaps you kind folks would help a fellow in trouble? Yes, we would. Good, I'm glad you had the sense of decency to help a man in my situation. Let me explain my predicament. My friends and I come here every year to do some sport hunting. This year, however, a group of woodland savages threatened us with bodily harm if we did not stop our hunting trip. Being civilized men, we realized that it's well within our rights to hunt where we damn well please. After a few more days of hunting, the crass woodmen lost all pretense of humanity and murdered Elben, one of my oldest friends. I'm sure they plan to attack our cottage here, so we had best be prepared. Oh, and, okay, right into it. It begins.
I have no quarrel with those who respect my forest.
With those who respect my forest. Hey, not getting like the savage vibe here, Eldoth. This seems cool, calm, and collected. So let's see. Centeol. Trespassers and butchers of our wood, I, Centeol, have come to administer the punishment that you have brought down upon yourselves. Yet who are the ones that stand beside you? With them we have no quarrel. It is now to you that I speak. These men have most likely duped you into protecting their sorry hides. They've most likely not told of the druid they have slain in cold blood. I will allow you to rethink your earlier decision and leave these men to their most deserved fate. Do not listen to this slavering wild men, my dear friends. They lie as befits the uncultured barbarians that they are. Yes, the well-spoken and eloquent druid type. And Jaheira knows them too. Centeol, it is good to see you once more. Jaheira, you are welcome among us. The trees have missed your gentle care. Will you aid us against these barbaric interlopers? I could do no less. Apocalypse? Do you think you're being rather harsh? We can't just let you murder Eldoth. Sorry, Eldoth, but we're siding with the druids. They have this great aloe vera balm they're giving away samples of, and my armor has been chafing a bit, you know. What? Have you gone mad? Throwing a lot in with a band of madmen? You treacherous savages! You will suffer for your foolishness. I will deal with Centeol after I kill you. For Baldur's Gate attacks Minsk. Incredible. Well, I guess you die first. You know. Sorry, nothing personal. Your friends don't care. By the way, just before you die, I want you to know your friends don't care. They didn't come to help you. You have no friends here. You do have a lot of gold, and I will take. A potion of heroism seems almost ironic.
As well as I can.
Almost ironic. How good was that?
As you wish.
Our grove is sacred and we wish it to remain private. Please leave before we must force you to leave. Greetings, I am Centeol. I warn you now, these are my protected lands. If you disturb the balance, the repercussions will be severe. Consider yourself warned. I feel like we're supposed to still be in combat. And probably against the friends that decided not to help out. Which, again, is just very funny. 2-hour hero potion. Lay it on me. Well, we're not technically in combat.
Yes,
Let's move forward. Will they attack now? What? It's so funny.
Hello?
I really think that Duke Elton should bring in part of the Flaming Fist and put down these wild men of the woods.
Hello?
They may call themselves druids, but they're no better than wild animals. Do you not care about what has just transpired? I feel like combat didn't completely trigger there, maybe. Is there an issue? There's no way that his friends, like... Oh, we're being attacked by a dreadwolf instead. There's no way that, like, the friends wouldn't have come to his aid. We just got to make a joke out of it, which I think is very funny. Dare we target them? Should we target them and attack to speed this process along?
For the fallen!
Just gonna attack them. They're part of the crew, I guess. Right? You guys are getting killed. Nothing personal, buddy. It's, you know, it's the druids protecting the forest and all. Good old microphone, sorry. There we go. We had to kill the other guys. I congratulate your wise decision. I wish you well for whichever endeavor you now embark. If your presence in this wood involves those known as the Iron Throne, then I would suggest you head west, then north. Be careful in your journeys, for there are many foul beasts that have inhabited the wood. Another danger is a sect of shadow druids. Their order is a dangerous splinter group of the true druid order. You will not consider staying, Jaheira? I'm afraid not. Safe travels then, my friend. One day, perhaps, we will meet again. Be well, Steniad. Be well. Siding with the druids. There you go. So we've been told to go west and then north.
As you wish.
Cool. All right. We'll check out the west, which is the new Cloakwood spot that popped up, and then we will check out
You have but to
the
ask.
north, and then I guess we'll be where we need to be. Imoen!
I've done had enough of this.
Yo! Potion of invulnerability. Some more arrows. And an elixir of health. Potion of invulnerability, I guess, can only be taken by certain people. Jewels and stuff. Look how satisfying all of that was in terms of the arrows. Now, the bastard sword is Condar +1. At a first glance, this sword appears much like any other. In the presence of any shape-shifting creature, however, the blade becomes warm as its power stirs. Its namesake was the original owner of the weapon, and his tale, though mostly long forgotten, was wrought with treachery and deceit. Rumors persist that he paid a fearsome price for this blade, but with it, he revealed the true identities of those that sought to betray him. Their names and crimes, however, are long since lost to history. Additional Thaco, +3 versus shapeshifters specifically, same with damage. I wonder if and when we'll be fighting against any shapeshifters, but I'm excited for that. Doesn't that sound cool? We'll leave that off. There you go. Sweet. More arrows than you could ever know. I guess we'll identify the cloak too, right? Whispers of Silence. Cloak of Non-Detection. Whispers of Silence reportedly created for a lineage of the greatest burglars ever to walk the night. This cloak was apparently a success. No record exists of previous owners. Non-detectable by magical means, such as detect invisibility and scrying. So non-detectable only by magical means? I assume that... Oh, there's no visual change. How boring. I assume this is the cloak that we have to give back to our dwarven friend. How and when it gets back to him, that's not up to me. That is up to the fates and, you know, destiny and whatever they call it these days, right? You know, if the tides of change pull me to Beregost, the cloak may find its previous owner. For now, repurposed, I might need to sneak around through some magical means.
You have but to ask.
I assume that all traps that we see on the ground are like pressure plated, so you wouldn't be able to, it's not like a visual thing, which is a bit of a shame. But I was thinking about that just then. But I suppose it would make sense that it would be more of a, you've stepped on the trap instead of you've been seen in that area. Because then we could just send in Imoen to go crazy. It's always cool to have your party members having some interaction with people that you come across. They're like, hey, we know each other. We got history, you know, druids and stuff. There's probably been some potential dialogue and encounters with the other party members in similar situations, I guess. I think what's really funny is that, you know, you fight the Tasloi, and when I first encountered Eldoth and his crew, I guess I was expecting to be attacked by more Tasloi, and that was what he was referring to. Because we've had a similar encounter, right? And then they show up and it's just like well-mannered, earnest druids, well-spoken, you know? And they were saying, hey, can you please respect our wood? you know? And not that wood.
What is it this time?
Right, Jaheira has now ran out of those. More darts, please. Keep going.
For the group.
I shall attend to it in a trice. Yes? You have but to ask.
A bridge with a guy on it called Coran. Okay, it's nice.
My blade will cut you down.
That happened
My blade
pretty much
will
as
cut
I was
you
going to
down
say.
the
Maybe
side.
we just leave and head to the west instead of bothering to explore more. But there you go, a bridge. I've been told to trust the process
I shall attend to it in a trice.
and get some more experience. Okay, final stretch. Let's talk with our bridge keeper here. Say, hold on, you must answer 3 riddles before I let you cross and pay 100 gold.
Oh, travelers, hold a moment.
Ooh, actually, you have a profile picture on social media. You're special. It's refreshing to find other people in this wood. I am Coran, or Coran, whichever one you choose. Thief and archer. I've been alone in the wilderness for far too long. I wouldn't mind returning to the big city, but I have yet to collect my bounty. I'd share the reward with the lot of you if you would help me hasten the hunt. You interested in hearing more? Yes, tell us more. Good, I'm glad you're smart enough to recognize opportunity when it comes knocking. The deal is this. I've been hired by the mayor of Baragost to hunt down a great winged dragon that's been plaguing the caravan routes. He's offered 2,000 gold for its head. Now, before you get cold feet, let me allay your fears. The only descriptions of the beast have always mentioned its deadly barbed tail. From what I know about dragons, they don't have barbs on their tail. That's something unique to wyverns, so all we have to do is find this wyvern's nest and kill it. Our only worries are if it has friends over for dinner. So, what is your decision? Yay or nay? I will say, yeah. Very well then. We shouldn't tarry any longer. Let's collect the heads of those soon-to-be sorry wyverns. I'd like to, actually, because it would be a cool enemy encounter that's a bit more unique, and we'll get a little bit of a reward. And it's the mayor of Baragost, so I can tell Imowen to wait for me at Baragost, I suppose. I can't get rid of anyone else because they're paired, so Imowen has to be the one that leaves. We've decided to join up with an elf named Coran in hunting down a wyvern. There has been a substantial reward offered for the head of the beast. Alright, now our paths must run apart for a while. Rendezvous at the Jovial Juggler in Baragost, please. Well, sure. Alright, there we go. So, off she goes. When asked about his past, Coran reveals that he hails from the forest of Tethia, and while he has great memories of his time there, the serene lifestyle he felt it offered was ultimately not for him. Instead, he travelled to the city of Baldur's Gate, dreaming of wealth, power, and respect. With nary a coin to his name, he resorted to thievery, stealing only from those that he felt could spare it, and swearing that he would quit once he had enough gold to start his own business. Unfortunately, he soon grew to love his new lifestyle, looking forward to each hair-raising escape, dangerous break-in, or beautiful woman. Occasionally, he would need to leave town for a while, disappearing into the wilderness until things had cooled down and his name was less known. His most recent retreat is apparently the result of a relationship with the female sorceress Brielle Bara. He sheepishly admits to being caught in the act of seducing a female member of the Knights of the Unicorn and being forced to flee from the violently jealous mage. I'm pretty sure I've heard the term Knights of the Unicorn before. That rings a bell. I think that might have been something that I've read about in Baldur's Gate 3. So we have a new thief. Dare we replace Imowen with someone who can move silently at a level 85 and open lockpicks at a level now 80? Pretty cool, I guess. Your hide and shadows skill, not as good. Your finding traps skill, also not as good. Very good. All right, so Imowen's gone. We're going to slay a wyvern.
Thy decency is
We can collect the reward just east of Beregost at the Temple of Lathander. That is where the mayor of Beregost is to be found, and he is also the head of the temple. So, in regards to this, we have to go and slay the beast first. Where? Is it in this wood? And you've just got yourself a standard longbow. I don't think you'll be strong enough for a composite longbow, will you? But that's all right. We have more than enough arrows to share. Literally, you're never going to run out. And also a longsword. Very good. Okay. Obviously, he's a temporary party member, so he's just like kind of naked. Doesn't really have much stuff. That's just how it's going to roll.
How may I be of assistance? You have but to ask.
Yes? Great peril yields great beauty.
Great peril yields great beauty. Okay.
It shall be as you wish. Let's give them a right thrashing.
Great peril yields great beauty.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Well, yeah, wolves abound everywhere.
For the foreign! And I always am.
I guess we only have the one direction in the Cloakwood to go for now. And then we just keep testing the
You have but to ask.
boundaries to open up a new spot. Tiber.
Excuse me.
Hello,
Let me speak
travelers.
before you attack.
I'm Tiber. Could I take up some of your time? I would be very grateful if you would just listen to... if you would just help me. What is it that troubles you, stranger? No, thank you. He's my brother, you see. He and I went into the Cloakwood to clear the woods of the spider colony that infests it. I know it sounds foolish, but my brother had found the sword Spider's Bane. The sword was created to kill spiders, and we thought we could become famous, the heroes of Cloakwood and all that. But my brother hasn't returned yet, and it's been more than a week. Please, could you go into the woods and find him for me? My mother would be so shattered if Chelak were to be dead. We'll find your brother for you, don't worry. Oh yes, please search quickly. His name's Chelak. Be careful. Okay. Tiber and Chelak and Spider's Bane to kill spiders, and
It shall be as you wish.
maybe it didn't go very well. Okay, so we've got spiders.
For right!
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
We got webbed. That's a first. Get him. Surely you guys can still attack.
For right! And I always am.
Whoa, look at the web. They're just constantly spawning.
Nature's servant awaits.
So we're webbed, that means we also can't attack? Jeez.
Do they wish my ear?
Why can't I can't, because he's webbed, I can't even help him. And Jaheira can't help with a spell for like wounds or anything. Jeez. Minsk survived his poison, how good. Hey, Tiber, wanna help? Minsk is gonna die and there's nothing I can do about it. Web. All good. Okay. Right before we leave, we will go.
You have been waylaid by enemies.
No, I don't want to be waylaid. I don't want to be waylaid by Etta caps. What the fuck are these things? And now Dinah has been poisoned.
Let us be.
What is it this time?
My word. Why waylaid? What did we do? You know? What did we do to deserve being waylaid? You know what I'm saying? Just watching Dinah here.
Yes?
Die, I guess. Hey, you've died. Reload.
Be of assistance.
You were getting
I
killed.
shall attend to it in a trice.
To the Cloakwood again.
You have been waylaid.
Okay, you have been waylaid. Very good. I love to be waylaid.
Attend to it in a trice.
What happened to when we were not getting waylaid last time? It was so good. Dinah here, just fuck off.
What is it this time?
What is it about Dinah here that everybody loves so much? These enemies are obsessed with her. Leave her alone. She's just chilling. Just chilling.
If none are better,
Yes?
Go for the eyes. I need aid.
Everyone is getting, like, brutalized, man.
Awaits.
Go for the eyes. Go for the eyes.
Why are these things so ridiculously strong? Holy shit. They're like the strongest thing that I think we've fought. Yeah. At least in like a group setting, right? Like,
Go for the eyes.
they've done so much damage to our whole entire party.
Lest I not survive.
Like, that's
We
crazy.
must show respect in nature's house.
Respect in nature's house, got it.
Camaraderie. Adventure.
Hell yeah, being waylaid.
How may I be of assistance?
All right,
What is it this time? I shall attend
let's
to it.
rest after that.
excuse me, please.
What troubles you? Yeah, we'll find your brother, all good, mate. Okay, so we're now about to go up against spiders with web. Careful about that web now. Okay, now unfortunately, the fire arrows and the ice arrows, no, just the fire arrows, were taken by Imoen. But that's okay. I'll have Dinah here, like, use Wand of Fire, and then the whole thing's over, right? Easy. Alright, hang out back here. Dinah here's gonna come in with a Wand of Fire. Watch this.
Much more at ease in the forest.
Watch this. Fuck you, spiders.
You have but to ask.
How about that? Oh my, oh, it's a web trap.
You have but to ask.
It's a web trap that activated. I heard the trap noise this time. I didn't hear it the first time.
Wherever fate takes me.
And, okay, he's in the web. At least there are no spiders. So they have to do
What is it
a save. How long does the web thing last for? Is it just eternity?
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Doesn't feel like we've activated
I
it
can,
again.
but try.
So I guess that's good, I suppose. Is it just permanent, like in the environment?
For the group.
I think so. I think it's just
If
permanent.
none are better,
That web trap, permanent web. I thought it was like an attack from the spiders.
I can but try.
So if a player is not good enough,
Yes?
there we go.
How may I be of
The trap is gone. There we go.
What is it this time?
Eventually, the trap will dissipate if they're not good enough to break free
To ask.
with a save. So we'll just have to keep detecting traps on, I suppose, for web traps. There could be one right here, for example. I don't know. We have a green giant spider, though. Kill it. Try not to get poisoned.
Yes? How may I be of assistance? It shall be as you wish.
I guess if we... Oh. What are we thinking? Are we thinking Spider's Bane?
What is it this time?
This waterfall, it's so loud. Rashad's Talon, named for Prince Rashad, former ruler of a minor principality in the east. This blade and many of the prince's possessions were taken by disgruntled palace guards after his death. The role of the guards in the unfortunate affair was never determined, but rumor has it all died within a year, slain by this very weapon. Well, there you go. Not, oh my god, a sword for, oh my god, a sword for Jaheira specifically. Yo! Oh, it's no longer clubs and quarterstaffs. We did it. So this is not the body of the brother. So there you go. That's good. The Iron Thorn. Oh, another one. Okay. Oh, good. Our second Iron Thorn, by the way. So now we can have 2 zombies. I was thinking we were on the right track, so I was like, follow the trail. And there was a spider, so I guess maybe we're on the right track, but no. How long must this... Oh, wow, there we go. We're almost at the edge of here. And I'll just... Oh, no, we've done it again. We've hit... Dimension door. So we've all been held. Except for Coran. So Coran is about to save... Nope, he's been held. God. Do you have anything that's, like, not friendly... Like, that's friendly fire? Imowen took our magic missile thing, I think. Oh, I know you've got one, but I can't interact with your inventory. Kill this face spider quickly. Oh, and we're back to being webbed. Nice, there we go. And now we simply just wait. So I think the web trap is a... phasing. I think the web trap is a one-time thing that pops up. Like, once you trigger it once, that's it. Oh, no. I'm gonna die. Nothing I can do about that. My hand crumbled to dust. Nothing I can do about that, I says. Okay, we're like literally, we quick saved right before.
Wherever fate takes me.
All right, your detecting traps ability is garbage, isn't it? It is garbage. It's 26. Did we purchase a thing of thievery? I think we did, right? And Imowen's wearing that cloak, but I don't think that would matter anyway, because that's for magical detection. Where's this web trap at? Like right here? Or is it further along? I guess it's further along.
I shall attend to it in
Here's me standing, being like, here it is, the trap. And it's actually just a little bit further. I think it's like here, right? It's like right here. Coran, Please detect the trap.
Wherever fate takes me.
Oh, and there it is. And and hey,
May I be of assistance?
found it. Oh, it's actually just, isn't that just, it's just funny, isn't it? It's, I find it humorous. Okay, we all have ranged weapons, right?
Let's give them a right thrash.
Just from a distance, get that spider, save his life. Don't get caught in the web now, because Coran is... He's so dead. Anyone got any antidotes to lend the poor guy? Do not drink that. Remember, that's the strange antidote. We'll give an elixir of health because that is that's healing as well as the cure. So have that real quick. Saved. I feel like this dude might end up being more trouble than you'd think. We put all that effort in being like, okay, so where is the trap? Found it. I appear to have triggered the trap, unfortunately. He managed to gulp that down before he gets held again. All right, the trap has passed. Will there be another?
It shall be as you wish.
I know that there'll be another phase spider. They just appear. That's a fast-moving poison. That is 4 poison damage. Gee. I feel like that didn't heal enough.
It shall be as you wish.
Another one.
Fallen!
Yes?
We're getting some nice experience from the spider fights at the very least.
Assistance. You have but to ask.
I don't think that there is an east side of the map that I can check, which is specifically why I came here. Let's play the game. How many more times will I activate a spider web trap? There could be one right here. If you see spiders, you might just end up activating that trap.
What is it this time?
Heart's really not in this.
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady. Well, let's see if you trigger a web trap, Mr. 26 skill on detecting traps. I miss Imoen every day.
It shall be as you wish.
Great peril yields great beauty.
Okay, we've done a full lap. Nothing there.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Another phase spider has me concerned.
Yes.
For the fallen!
And poisoned. Don't get poisoned as well, man. All right, this is when the elixir of health stuff really does actually come in handy finally. Like, before this, it was, you know,
Luck be a lady.
antidote and potion of health. Now it's like the poison does
Great peril,
4 damage.
great beauty.
How may I be of
So you genuinely want to be using the elixirs of health, which means I should probably go and buy some more. They're starting to become almost necessary, and we're in the... hey, Coran! Hey, Coran! Don't expect you were planning to, like, find any of these traps anytime soon. This is what happens when you get rid of your good thief for a replacement thief that has a temporary mission. We get absolutely screwed. So we're probably triggering every single web trap that we can find. I think the funniest part about this is all I can think about is, you know, those boots in Baldur's Gate 3 that you get that allows you to be like immune to web and stuff like that. And I think we only had like 1 pair of those.
Great beauty.
And we never really used them because web was never like this, you know what I mean? Like web was a nuisance. You'd get stuck on the surface, but it was never to this level.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
This is just like a headache because you get stuck and then you just have to wait, you know? The waiting. Oh god, the waiting. Okay, what do you reckon? Spider cave? How many web traps? Oh, what is that? Sword spider. Whoa. Sword spider. What a name. Well done, Khalid. 2,000 on the sword spider. All right, assumedly, spider cave. Oh my...
My spiders! Kill them! Kill them all!
There's my active screenshot of what the fuck. All right. That we now have a ranking system out of like 2 items. A new entry has entered the ranking board for biggest surprise moment of character with boobs out. And it's now Broodmother and Centeol in my BioWare experience. What the fuck?
My spiders! Kill them! Kill them all!
Art's really not in this.
I always am.
Kill the meat, my pets! Hey, wait, we've come here to benefit from your divine wisdom. Let us speak. You come here to learn from my infinite wisdom. Speak quickly! Why are you so fat? How have you come to dwell here in this dreary abode? I am cursed. The Archmage John Arenicus, however you say it, cursed me for indignities done to him and his wife by me. I love John, but now I hate him, as I hate you and everything. Spiders, kill them all. Okay, I guess there was no...
Right.
Okay, I mean, we got some dialogue, I suppose. Fireball.
For the fallen!
What is it this time?
All right, everybody get away.
You have but to ask.
We're walking on a web, but it doesn't look like I get webbed, which is nice. All right, everybody get distance, please. Fireball.
No! No!
Dynahair. You were doing so well. Oh, there's ettercaps in here as well? No.
How may I be of assistance?
There's ettercaps in here as well. Okay, so... What an incredible visual that we saw in there. And by incredible visual, I mean, what the fuck? Okay, so what we're gonna do, what do we have on right now? Fire resistance. Not a bad idea. I'll tell you that. We all know why. Protection from fire. Target receives fire resistance 50. Perfect. Let's bring that to the backpack. Blindness doesn't seem so bad. Let's do horror. Cursed Scroll of Ugliness. Could probably use a couple here. Let's do that. Protection from fire. We don't need you to heal giant strength. Not just yet. Jahira will do a spell as well. We'll be a little more astute in what we do here. Let's also start using some potions. So doubles movement and 1 extra attack per round. Perfect. And oil of speed. Let's get haste happening. We have 2 invulnerability potions. Potion of insight. And a potion of fire resistance. Potion of healing, but it's murky. I don't trust that either. We're not using that. Dexterity 18. Who wants to get quick with it? Electrical resistance, don't need. Constitution 18, which is great right now. I think we're going to give that to Dynahair, honestly. This potion of fire breath magically transforms the throat. It is capable of a giant breath of fire spewing forth in an arc. It does not drink the potion, but instead uses it on an enemy. So I guess we'll do that as well. Burn this place down. Let's do that. Potion of explosions. A vial of pain. Keep it in a safe place. A 15-foot radius. Throw that bad boy in. I really should probably take out the suspicious potions from the potion bag, because I think that that's not going to help us, is it? In the long run, we're going to go, ooh. All right, you drink that. Does that give you more health after we do this? Hopefully. And then fire breath, we'll also just have you do that. Nice. Okay. So you've got more constitution. Doesn't increase your actual HP.
It shall be as you wish.
Okay. Hey, wait. Why are you so fat? Your humor doesn't amuse me. Die! Okay. Now, standing here, Dynahair, if you go up the front here.
As well as I can.
And if you guys go up here,
I shall attend to it in a trice.
And then Dynahair, you go and do this. It says that you don't drink it. You use it on an enemy. So do this, do this. Protection from fire on self.
No! No! No!
Okay. And then potion of fire breath on you.
Yes.
Heal. Heal. Oh, she has to get really close for that. Oh no. Dinah has to get really close for that. It's so over. Dinah is so dead. All of these to the backpack right now. You drink one. Yeah, I was like, she's not gonna be able to get a turn in. Like, she's just straight up not gonna be able to get a turn in. All good. All good. Maybe... Okay. Maybe go for Potion of Fire Breath first. What do you reckon? We do 2 fire breaths. Two people each fire breathing it up. We should cast Protection of Fire first. I've considered that to be a very smart thing to do. Protection from fire as we get in here. Then might need to pop that bad boy. Dart of Stunning. Ice Arrow. Use that arrow. Drink this potion. Look at us go. All right.
Be of assistance.
Now with that, we go in.
It shall be as you wish.
Okay. And then he says, "Oh, hey, wait. Could you tell us about the Iron Throne? I know nothing. You shall now die." Okay. And now we're going to start with Potion of Fire Breath. Jaheira is going to start with Potion of Fire Breath. Everybody else attack. Oh, wait, hang on. Fucked up. I made you guys attack normally. All right, you guys go do your thing. And then you guys...
Oh, my heart's really not in.
Oh my god, that almost killed him. All right, now Dynahair, move away. Oh, look at the fire breath. Look at the fire breath go. Oh my god, you did it. You burned him. Oh my god.
What is it this time?
And then Dynahair's in trouble.
May I be of assistance?
I'm trying to move Dynahair away. This fire breath is so funny. All right, you keep going over there. Okay, heal thyself. All right. Just don't want Dynahair to do fireball damage to herself.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
This is such a crazy room to be in. She's gonna die before that happens. Yeah. I'm trying to do this without a death taking place. You know what I mean? Try to do this without a death taking place.
I shall attend to it in a
I think we ditched the fire breath plan. What's your name? My name is Centeol. Yes, that is my name. How is it you came to live in this place? Ah, I'm cursed. All right, so I've now picked all the options. We've hit the same results every single time. It's probably like my bad that I'm not even like healing all of my characters to full health. It's probably my fault.
For the fallen!
Okay, you guys can burn. Let's just fight these things. And they really close the gap very fast, so no ranged attacks, please.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
How may I be of assistance?
For right.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
What is it this time?
I don't think Centeol even does anything.
Oh,
Yes?
my heart's really...
So it's funny that I was picking him as a target first. I think Centeol just literally is just chilling. It's the spiders that I should be fireballing to death.
How may I be of assistance?
And my survivability is increased, would you believe?
For the fallen!
Yes? How may I be of assistance?
Your spiders are all dead, Centeol. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, actually, your spiders are very much alive, Centeol. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, there we go.
I shall attend to
How's that for AoE, baby?
Go for the eyes, fool!
Yes?
Go for the eyes!
Can I help you?
How may I be of assistance?
I'm getting weaker.
You just healed. You just healed.
What is it this time? Yes?
Khalid.
My heart's been... I'm getting weaker. I'll need a healer as soon as possible. You have
Go for
none of
the eyes,
them.
fool! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
How may I be of assistance? I shall attend to it in the trap. It shall
Oh my god, my speed. How good is that? Hey, I think I found, yep, I found Chelak. Oh god, he's heavy. Put him back. I got a wand and a ring and a sword. Found a body. Anyone wish to carry him?
Cool ones. Full plate and packing steel.
Can you carry him? Almost. All right, hold on. Let's, gotta free up some weight here, guys. There we go. Hey, hold on to that, will ya? All right, we've managed to get the body. This guy's dead. Dinah here, can you identify these? Hey, it's a victory, and we're all alive. The two-handed sword, known as Spider's Bane, protects the wielder from any magics that affect movement such as hold and web. This sword was originally forged by the dwarves of the Orathiar tribe in Cloakwood. They created the blade to help foster goodwill between them and the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. Wielded by the Grand Dukes for about a century, the sword was eventually lost, ironically in a fight against ettercaps and spiders. Who wields the blade is now unknown, but its recovery would aid greatly in fighting the current spider infestation that plagues the Cloakwood. Well, there you go. Now it's a two-handed blade, so Minsk, our spider slayer, I guess. And I guess it would just do decent damage in general, right? A ring and a wand, which looks kind of icy. Wand of ice, perhaps. We'll have to rest before we can identify more. But there you go. Look at my zooming ability. Whee! We can go deliver the body back to Chelak. Now, you reckon there's another spider trap or two in between there?
Ooh, like the forest.
Probably a risky move to try and go through here without healing. We'll just use our healing spells. We'll just use our healing spells. And then we'll see how we go in regards to this. So we tried to use some
It shall be as you wish.
some tactics in this fight. And we managed to find success. The fire breath thing was cool to like see how it works, but it's definitely a strange one, wasn't it? Oh, the fact that I didn't trigger that trap and then triggered it after. Oh no.
I can, but...
Oh no. Okay. You guys are gonna have to switch to long range specifically. Just so you don't end up, you know, walking into danger or anything, getting webbed up. Oh, hang on. You have the sword. You have the sword. Minsk is fine. Minsk will be able to walk through without a problem. So very good. Everyone else, Figure it out. Oh no, and the spiders are up there too. Oh, you guys are walking a little too close to the web for my liking.
You have but to ask.
Oh my god, I'm.
You have but to ask.
Oh no, I almost got out. I got webbed.
You point, I punch. Let's talk about fight.
Khalid's dead. Hey, would you believe it? Khalid is dead. Let's level up Jaheira, because that's what I should have done. And then... Whoa. You awaken in a cold sweat, looking out wildly. You are horrified to see a huge insect bearing down upon you. Its 8 legs and multiple eyes betray you. It's a giant spider. We did it.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Very good. We fought a giant spider, was interrupted, and then was able to successfully rest. How good's that? Okay, so I was right. Another spider trap awaits me, to the surprise of no one. Imowen right now being like, these guys are gonna get nowhere without me. And I say, Imowen, you're so right. So there's the North Cloakwood. But we're not going there yet.
Attend to it in a trice.
Gotta deliver a body to a guy. Alright. Quickly just pull back so we don't have, you know, a situation of getting stuck. You! Fireball. Boom. Alright, that does a bit of damage to start.
As directed.
What is it this time?
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
Nice. Managed to avoid a painful encounter with the Eticaps, maybe. Oh, there's more. And then, more that got fireballed before. And the web trap has been activated. Minsk says, I don't care.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Oh.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
Very good. And now...
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Let's see how good we are at working our way. A second web trap has hit the realm. Where did we meet this guy? We came in here, so he's like there. So I gotta walk. We're not out of this yet.
It shall be as you wish.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Oh, there's spiders. Okay.
But try.
Another trap. Three in this one area. That is quite literally insane. All right. I'm so glad that Minsk has this sword, right? Obviously. But goddamn.
Art's really not in this.
One more ice arrow.
How may I be of assistance?
I can, but try.
The alternative was going the long way around, and nobody wants to do that.
Art's really not in this.
What is it this time? Let's give them a right thrashing.
Go for the eyes! Rusk!
You have need of me?
All right.
Very good.
It shall be as you wish.
All right.
Yes?
We survive. Minsk can outlast that poison, right? Oh! Finding traps, 51? Alright. You know, it's only fucking too late. But whatever. Literally, it is too late. It really is too late.
It shall be as you wish.
We've already triggered all of the traps, but hey, there's always the next Cloakwood area.
Excuse me, please.
Chelak, oh Chelak, how will I ever tell my mother? I was so stupid. I should have stopped this stupid idea. Such a waste, such a waste. You can keep the damn sword. It's been more than a curse than anything else. I thank you for bringing my brother's body. There was little you could have done. Nice. You're so very welcome. Okay, there you go. I don't want to touch this place anymore. So this was the spider part of the Cloakwood?
It shall be as you wish.
Hell yeah. Spider part of the Cloakwood. Where's the wyvern part? You know what I'm saying? This one, I guess.
You have but to ask.
Isn't it funny that you go to the Cloakwood we go and you think it's one area, and then you've now realized that we're on our third Cloakwood region, and it's not been forgiving.
As directed.
It's been the hardest part so far. A lot of experience though, which is great. Eldoth.
Gentlemen, gentlewomen, may I introduce myself? I am Eldoth Kron.
Another profile picture. It is a surprise to find such beautiful people wandering these woods. All of you look rather weary, down on your times, I might say. Why don't we all rest, and I'll treat you to some refreshments, perhaps some Burduskin or amber wine. We don't have the time to drink with strangers. Well, you needn't be so rude. I apologize for offering my hospitality.
You're so dull.
I guess we're sort of thirsty. Whoa! Novel. Hello. I hope you are enjoying your liquor. It is some of the best you can find. All of you are probably wondering why I'm being so generous. Obviously not from the kindness of his heart, you think. Well, in a way I am. You look like the type to be on the outlook for ways to improve the quality of your life. Well, I have a proposal that could help you in that endeavor. You see, there's a girl, my lover in fact, who desires to escape her father and live on her own. Her father is Entar Silvershield, one of the Dukes of Baldur's Gate. This, of course, makes her desires more difficult than that of the average city girl. However, with your assistance, we could help her escape the tyrannical clutches of Entar. Here's your punchline. Since Entar's going to be hunting us anyway, we can blackmail him for hordes of cash and not worry about our captive escaping. After all, we're doing it all for the sake of Sky. Now, we didn't go about this right away. In fact, I'll help you with whatever you're doing until you decide to head up to Baldur's Gate. Just think of it as one favor deserving another. What the hell? All right. Could you perhaps allow me a little more wiggle room on the bottom here for my dialogue options? I assume the party will not be happy with this man's inclusion. Is he kidnapping this lady? We don't have the full story. Are you sure that you are lovers? Your scheme sounds like it could work. I'm glad you're all savvy enough to recognize a good opportunity when it comes. What do we reckon about this guy? Alright, you wait here a second, pal. We've agreed to help Eldoth with an extortion plan. Ah, well, even the best things pass away. Your company was enjoyable while it lasted. Perhaps we shall meet again. Just stay there. Eldoth is leveled up. Eldoth and Sky gained spell horror. No reputation thing, though. He wants us to kidnap a young girl named Sky, happens to be the daughter of Grand Duke Entar Silvershield. Eldoth has told us that Sky wants to escape home, and would be a willing partner in the scheme. We've joined up with Kagan, a dwarf who wants to find a missing noble. The missing noble is the son of Entar Silvershield, and so he's really desperate to find the kid. I felt like we'd read Entar Silvershield before. How interesting. Hey, Kagan, does Entar have a daughter as well? And, shall we do two siblings in one? Let's get Entar's son and daughter, apparently, and see what happens. what's this guy's deal? He is neutral evil and a bard. When asked about his past, Eldoth speaks as though his every word should impress and dazzle. He really seems to enjoy talking about himself. He is apparently from the island kingdom of Ruathim, though he left as a teenager for the city of Waterdeep. His natural affinity for song and poetry was honed to perfection while he trained at the musical college of New Olam, supporting himself with gold borrowed from any one of his given lovers. It would seem that his skill in music is mirrored with his talent in the manipulation of others' emotions. He skims over explaining how he came to leave Waterdeep, but it was apparently the result of an attempted tryst with Alina Paladin Star. Sorry, just like pronunciation. Pierre Gueron, lord of the city, discovered that his daughter was being used by a manipulative dilettante and likely became quite furious. Eldoth probably had to flee the city, deciding it was time to use his bardic skills elsewhere. Leveling up, we have saves and some spells and hit points and a lot of lore because you are a bard with 60 points in pickpocketing and a proficiency in certain items and styles. I guess we'll do single weapon style proficiency in there. There you go. Wonderful. And then I am going to also just kick you out of the party, I'm afraid. I have business to do on the Wyvern front, so let us reform. You can go. It's a pity. Our time together has been thoroughly charming. I speak with
You have but to
Coran, and I say, your company has been missed by all. Welcome back. And I say, you, friendly arm in, please. And you say, a chance for a little luxury and a rest from the road. I shan't turn it down. Okay. Another party member has joined the group. And as we arrive on a rainy day in our third Cloakwood region, we're going to bring this episode of Baldur's Gate to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. A little bit of spider action, even more companions, even more party members. Just unreal, by the way. So many players. The replayability of choosing who you want to bring with you on your adventure is definitely something I think is really cool. Even though, like, obviously all of these characters are kind of like, you know, surface level. There's not what we've come to know in the future BioWare games of how we interact with companions, and that's okay. You got to start somewhere. But there's just so many party dynamics you can have and quests that they can do. So I like that element of replayability, but I am overwhelmed and spoiled for choice. I like the group that we have with Imoen, of course. That feels like the kind of the narrative group, given how the party is formed, and that there are some that come in pairs, whereas the others don't really, except for Monteron and Czar. Rest in peace, guys. But yeah, we'll pick this up next time, continue through the Cloakwood, find this Wyvern situation, you know, get rewarded, leave the Cloakwood, get paid, get Imoen back, go back here again, maybe return a cloak, who knows. Please leave a like if you liked the episode, or a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and get yourself 2 weeks of early access on Patreon if you'd like it. But your support, just watching the series regardless, is much appreciated. Having a good time with Baldur's Gate, and I hope you are too. And I will see you next time.